As you can see, it's a lovely Sunday here in our high desert compound. Perfect weather for some wargaming. So Joe and I are back together again once more to play some Warhammer.
Been too long.
We both gave up Warhammer for Lent, so now we're getting back into the swing of things. Joe is designing an army list. He's going to be playing Orcs and Goblins today. You ever played Orcs and Goblins, Joe?
No, I'm going to get by it. I'm going to get beat.
Yeah. All right. So you might ask, like, what kind of person has a fully painted Orcs and Goblins army but has never fielded Orcs and Goblins? That's just the kind of gamers that Joe and I are. We like to paint the stuff, you know. We get a whole army painted up and then say, hey, we're gonna try it. But back when we started the army, this is the book that was in fashion here. So we're gonna be using the old Orcs and Goblins book for them, while I'm gonna be using the new Lizardmen book. So I know I don't. Some of you might go, oh no, you've got to use the new Orcs and Goblins book. Yeah, whatever. You know, we're just having fun. We're two middle-aged guys in the garage, and nobody should tell you how to have fun unless it's illegal. So that's what we're going to be doing, playing the old book versus a new book here. We'll see how things work out. If he's got 2,000 points, those Orcs and Goblins don't add up fast.
And plus the number 9 girl from Deal and No Deal has not knocked on my door. So, you know, until she does.
The number 9 girl, huh?
The number 9.
Okay. So yeah, we'll let him finish picking out his army here. I'm going to be playing Lizardmen. This is what I've got in store here. I got unit of Temple Guard with the Slan Mage Priest in them. I got my Croxagore in the units of Skinks. It's been quite a while since I've been able to field them this way. What, like almost a decade or so? But I dusted off my Standard Bearer and my Musician Skinks and got them back out. Got 2 units of those. See how they do under the new rules, and then a unit of Saurus there. I got a hero, Saurus hero in there. What do they call him? Scarvet, I think. And then there's a skink hero, another skink hero there, and then 2 salamanders. And if Joe can't make his 2,000 points, then I'll shave some of that off to make it up. So we get set up here and get back to you. Guessing at this point. Anyway, okay, I've elected to go first based on the roll. We've got our deployment here. I got the skink cohort there, unit of Saurus, my Temple Guard. I switched their deployment so that Joe could use my movement bases, so I hope that if I lose a combat by 1 for not having that full rear ranked, it's gonna hit the fan. Anyway, and I fielded them as 2 separate units. Don't really know why, because I can. Here's what Joe's got here. He's got some Arrow Boys and a Giant on that flank. His Spear Chukka, the Black Orc War Boss on the Wyvern. Unit of Trolls with the Goblin Shaman in there. Unit of Night Goblins. I see some Fanatics sitting off the edge of the table. Hint, hint. There's the Black Orcs with some hero guy in them. Some Orcs and some more Orcs. And there's a Goblin Shaman with the Night Goblins. So we're getting ready to go with my turn 1. Okay, we've just finished up each turn 1. I went first. I shot some lightning stuff at his trolls, did a couple wounds, not much else. He charged out with his Wyvern War Boss guy and blew right through a salamander. So now he's in my backfield. So what am I going to do? I don't know. It's my turn 2 coming up. We'll see. We have just finished up both turn 2s. Let's see. I advanced forward again, but I didn't trigger his Fanatics. He triggered them during his own turn. They're sort of blocking me out there. Here we go, this unit here, after it had charged me. And he's pretty much killed all but the skink hero and a Standard Bearer there. But I did manage to hold the Slan as the battle Standard Bearer. That's helped out. His Bolt Thrower took out that Salamander there, but I have put 4 wounds on his Giant with these Poison Javelins here. I'm hoping to maybe finish him off if I can survive the terror check from the Wyvern, who is in my backfield running rampant. Okay, turn 4. You'll notice that the pincushion, Giant, is gone, taken out by the cohort of Skinks here. They did get charged, or not charged. He overran the remaining crew of the Salamander, and he's into the back there. I used some magic to clean out the Fanatics, And then this combat over here is still holding. All I got left is Kroxigor, but they've been holding firm. They get that high ground advantage. Don't forget to check out the chart and recall that you get a high ground advantage if you're higher up on the hill. We are just getting ready to start my turn 4 now. Okay, after 4 turns of battle here, these orcs and this Kroxigor, the sole remaining Kroxigor, is still slugging it out. The fanatic passed through the orcs and took one of them out. Nobody really wants to be the first. This is what happens when you get a bunch of 4 movement guys. Nobody wants to be the one to move forward enough to give the other guy the charge. So we're just sort of stuck in a state of détente here in the middle of the battlefield. The Wyvern is taking out the Kroxigors. He's going to probably just slowly whittle through my skinks. I'm within range of my general's leadership and the battle standard bearer, so that's kind of helping me hang on there. And this spear chucker here, this thing has shot 4 times. Each time the roll to hit has been a 6. This thing gets the MVP award for the game, I think. I'm talking like it's almost over, but truth be told, we got 2 more turns left. Getting ready for my turn 5. We'll see if maybe we can get some melee going here. Had a little bit of a change here. I went ahead, I was within charge range, found out charged. The Saurus wiped out the black orcs. They pursued through them. My Kroxigor finally managed to win against that other Orc Boys mob, so they moved through up to there. Skinks have been wiped out. Well, they broke, and he elected not to pursue, but they're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. The trolls held, even though the night goblins broke. So the trolls are there. I guess they're too stupid to know when they should run away. And I mean, it's a complete, total clip fest going on there. So we'll see what happens there. We're just getting ready to start Joe's turn 5 here. These trolls just don't know when to run, despite the fact that they lost combat by 4, thanks to the proximity of the general. They're not running. I was hoping they'd run so that I could get out of his way. Looks like he's going to be able to get a charge in on me unless I can manage to break him during my turn 6, which is coming up right here.
I think you will.
Well, as you can see, the trolls are still there. They have made another insane roll. They rolled the 4 that they needed to keep from running away. I hit his general with all sorts of magic. His general has 1 wound left, but it's now Joe's turn, and he is going to be charging me, presumably. The night goblins here fled off the table. My guy's running there. He can't rally, and that's really the only thing of significance. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we have finished up. It's the end of Joe's turn 6. Despite his pleadings of, please, let's play one more turn, I think I know what's going to happen when these orcs get in on this unit's flank. So, no, we're not playing another turn. We haven't sat down to figure up all the minute victory points and stuff, but it's going to be, you know, either a marginal victory for one of us or the other, or, you know, a draw. So we're just going to call it a draw instead of figuring it all out. We're not in a tournament. We're just, you know, 2 guys trying to have fun in the garage on a Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
So there we go. That's it. I think Joe's really liking the Orcs and Goblins. I told him that you better watch her. I'm going to make him switch to the 7th edition Orc and Goblin book if he.
At least I rolled better this time.
Successful.
I rolled 6s a lot.
It's not all about the rolls, man. You're making excuses. It's about pure strategy and tactics. There's no luck in Warhammer.
With me, I suck at rolling.
So yeah, he's packing up things, and all right. Hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed playing it.
Some of you guys need to email us and get your rear ends out here to battle.
Yeah,
I know we're in nowhere.
Come to the middle of nowhere on the Navajo Indian Reservation for the
get out of here.
for the best Warhammer in this nation. All right,
Well,
the only Warhammer here. Later.
Dead blood in the streets, it's up to my ankle.